Hey guys, the other day I had a subscriber. He was writing in there. It was kind of an interesting subject, I thought. So I figured, I'm gonna pick up on this a little bit. We'll talk about this today, and you guys can also leave your comments on this too. Is the wants and needs in a budget, and also with the expat. A lot of expats here, we tend to forget when we're doing budgets that we're gonna have future health needs and current health needs. And when people back in the US, they have some extra things that they won't have over here, like Medicare, things like that kick in. Over here, those won't kick in. So you have to consider that in your budget over here. That's why we say you need an emergency fund. You might need extra monthly funds. And some people back home are on limited budgets. So when they're on those limited budgets, what happens is they come over here and they think that they're gonna be fine because they hear all these stories from expats. I can live on 500, I can live on 800, I can live on 1,000, I can live on 1,500. Those days are gone. Are there people still doing it? Yes, but we've repeated this tons of times on here, is that those people are not happy. So here's the thing. You wanna make sure that your wants and needs are fulfilled. Your wants are things that you don't need to have. You can do without. But you want to make sure that your needs are fulfilled over here. If they're not fulfilled, you're not going to succeed over here. You're going to live like a Filipino kind of. Filipinos now that have $1,000 a month coming into their budgets to their homes still have a tough time over here. They still struggle. And so don't a lot of the expats over here that are on the lower budgets. Remember also this, if you're going to have a girlfriend or a wife over here, that adds to your budget because you need to buy her clothes. She has kids, you need to take care of the kids. All these play into the budgets. The budgets I throw out, the sweet spot budget, 2 to 3K, is fairly safe for most people as long as you're putting some of that in the bank. And I'm talking about as much as you possibly can. Put in the bank for the future, because later things are going to change. Most of the people have COLAs, natural COLAs built in because they're collecting Social Security. Some are on municipal pensions. They get COLAs built, cost of living increases into their budgets. And when you have that in, that's great. So when I say 2 to 3,000 K, obviously that's going to go up over time. If you stayed on that forever, you'd be kind of dead in the water after a while. So if you have an annuity that doesn't grow, all the more reason why you should be saving some of that now for later when you hit your 70s, possibly even 80s. So you want to make sure that you have, all these things built into your budget that we forget about. And then come the wants. What do I want to do in my retirement? Do I want to travel? Do I want to live life? Or do I want to sit at home and be on my computer, sit out and have a beer or have a pool or go to the pool every day or go to the beach? What are my choices? What are my wants? What are my wants versus my needs? My needs are being met over here. What do I want now? Okay, my budget, let's say all your needs are fulfilled at a certain amount, whatever it may be. We'll say 2,000. Okay, all your needs are fulfilled at 2,000. Okay, now comes what you want after that. Your wants, are my wants going to be fulfilled? What is it going to cost for me to go do my wants? I want to go to Palawan once every 6 months. So I need to save for that, okay? Something like that. I'm just using that as an example. I want to have a swimming pool. I want to save for a swimming pool in my yard or whatever. These are things that you have to consider, okay? You have to really think out, because those are the things that a lot of people leave out. You want to be fulfilled over in the Philippines because you're retired. You have 24/7 to do absolutely nothing or something. And let me tell you something. If you come over here, a lot of you guys are just retiring back home, and you're forgetting that you have more time. From the time you wake up in the morning till the time you go to bed is your time. It's your time, okay? And that time, you use it wisely. Yes, you're going to be out with your girlfriend. You're going to be making time for your girlfriend. You're going to be making time for a new family over here. You're going to be making time to make phone calls. One thing I noticed over here, and I got a ton of friends, because of being a vlogger, you have a lot of friends. For me, a lot of my time is my friends. I love my friends a lot. We have Justin, Rich, the new Steve we have Eugene and Daz and Olivia and a lot of other people, Michael, we have tons of people, and I'm forgetting some of them, but I mean, and Big Frank, all these people mean a lot to me, you know. Rich B, and we have the other Rich B, you know, some people I don't get to see that often, but they're still, I consider them really, really close friends, dear friends, and we don't see them that often. You know, we have Ronnie and Johnny, and some people I miss after a while, but you also have to have time with these people too, your friends, and it costs money to go out with these people. So make sure, guys, that you have the money to do this stuff. A lot of you guys are gonna, what they do is they meet up at the coffee shop. And here, when I first got here to the Philippines, I met a lot of the expats here. I was the newbie on the block, and it was kind of funny. I'll tell you a funny story, is that these guys used to go meet at McDonald's every day just to have coffee. And they were telling me all about the tourist visa, and they were asking me, you must be on the tourist visa. I says, no. I was asking how it works, because I was new on the block. I was the new guy on the block, you know. And I had studied all about, you know, everything about the Philippines for like 4 years, and they were asking me how my hair, you know. I says, well, when I got here, I says, within a couple days, I went in and got my retirement visa. I was talking to them about that, and they were like, what's a retirement visa? They said, I've never heard of that. So I told them about it, and they were kind of rather fascinated about, the guys were, because they couldn't believe that there was a retirement visa. And when most of the guys were ex-military, so when I told them about the visa, they were like, wow, you know, like, I never knew about that, Steve. I said, yeah, for about $3,000 between the application fee and the security fee, you can come in here and pay $10 a year to stay here. It's worth it, you know. And they were shocked by that, you know. But, you know, when you're over here, guys, you know, make sure you do have your wants and your needs, you know, fulfilled. But also try to save money. If you're spending money on tourist visas and stuff like that, be frugal with your money. If you're using money for a tourist visa over here and you're a veteran, you're throwing your money away. You're throwing it away, especially if you're going to live here forever. If you ever need help with that, talk to me. And this isn't a commercial for that, because it's free. It's free. It's a free service that we do. We do not charge anything. There are consulting agencies out there that charge. Agencies are charging $1,000 or $500, plus they get $500 from the Philippine Retirement Authority. So we do it for free. If you ever need help with that, you can email me. It might take a little while for me to get back to you. It takes like 3 to 4 days, sometimes a week now, because I'm backlogged. At Steven with a V 5975 @yahoo.com. And you can ask me questions about how do I go about this. I'll give you Mary Rose's info, and you can put in for the SRV retirement visa at the Philippine Retirement Authority. You can also go on their website, the PRA website, Philippine Retirement Authority, and it tells you all about the retirement visa. So if you need help with that, I'll hook you up with Mary Rose. When you get done talking to Mary Rose, contact me. That's a good way for you to save, guys. It gives you extra money, extra income, rather than giving it all to the Bureau of Immigration. It's a great way to come to the Philippines and live here basically for free. You know, it's like $10 a year. How can you beat that? You can't. And the PRA services people really great. They help you with things. They help you get your license. They help you get all kinds of things. If they help you with aging. There's certain things in there that they do in there. They also give you some discounts on things. Be aware of that, you know. And our channel, we try to help you guys save as much money as you can. That's another thing with Michael Onstad, the guy that does the insurance here. He has lower cost insurances. I don't make, and I repeat this 100 times, but people out there keep saying I'm making money. I don't make a nickel off any of this stuff. Okay, I don't make not even one peso. Okay, when I send people to Michael, I just tell him to take care of my people, and Michael will tell you the same. You know, and the same goes for the retirement visas. I don't get a nickel off that. I tell, you know, Mary Rose and her helper to keep it all. You know, let them have it. You know, they're doing all the work. I don't want a nickel out of it. So I just tell them, take care of my people. You know, take care of all those people. You know, love them, take care of them. They're older. I want them to come in here and have a good experience during their retirement. Like I said, it's the last stop on the bus, basically. You know, make it a good one. You know, and that's why I did this. I set it up as it's kind of like a mission for me to do for you guys. You know, but, you know, be careful with your budgets, guys. Make sure your wants and your needs, especially your needs, are met. Then start looking at your wants. And, you know, we talk about this a lot about money. If you have excess money put aside to leave to your grandchildren, think about that twice. Give it to them while they're alive and spend some on you, and have them come over and spend some time with you so you can spend that money on them, and at least you know where the money's going, and you're enjoying it with them, and you're giving them something that they'll never forget. Maybe a trip to Palawan. Maybe you can meet them in Thailand, Vietnam, or Hawaii, or Guam, or something like that, and say, hey, let's do a trip for 2 weeks. We'll all go out together, and we'll just have a great time at the beach. We'll get a beach house or something, an Airbnb, and we'll just, have a great time together as family. That's a better way to spend your money, as we talked about the other day, about that a little bit. But anyway, guys, God bless. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Take care, guys. Love you.